It's time to get your flu shot if you haven't already. That's the advice from doctors in the Coastal Bend.
As doctors admit, the latest batch of flu vaccine is not perfect and that it does not eliminate your chances of coming down with the flu, but they say it does reduce the risk. Our Michelle Pedraza reports local flu cases are up and the worst numbers are still ahead. She has an update on this top story.
Well, the flu season started last month and will be all the way up until May. But Nueces County's season has started off with some high numbers. From October 1st up until last week, 161 flu cases have been reported. That's up almost 20 from the same time last year. There have been more than 1,500 flu-like illnesses reported. That's up almost 500 over last year. Health officials say they think that could be related to the upcoming holidays.
There's increased air travel, so just increased people in general. So there's more exposure. And so definitely cover your cough, wash your hands, get your vaccinations.
Symptoms include fever, cough, and body aches. Doctors advise to go to the hospital if you cannot keep fluids down, have difficulty breathing, and chest pains. And some people have higher risk of developing serious flu-related complications, including elderly, pregnant women, and children. Now, as the highest peaks are usually from November until February, doctors advise to get the flu shot early on. So for a list of places where you can go to get your shot, you can visit our website. Joe.
Get the flu shots and wash your hands. That's an important thing.